everyone, this is Heather. We're working on tips and tricks issue number 2, and I am going to give you a couple Google Chrome tricks today. And the reason for this is I had a discussion with a client this week about browsers and some complications with regards to which browser to use for which type of thing. Now I have 3 different browsers loaded on my system. I have Internet Explorer, or actually it's technically Edge. I still refer to it as Internet Explorer, but it's Microsoft's browser. I have Google Chrome, and I have Mozilla Firefox. Now, my personal favorite of those 3 is Google Chrome. Google Chrome seems to work the best with the web pages that I visit on a regular basis, and I know it's best when working with QuickBooks Online. So we're going to talk about making Google Chrome into the default browser. But what does that mean, default browser, and why does it matter? Well, I'd like to show you something here. When you open up your email and you are in your email and you click a link inside of one of your emails, it will automatically open up a browser. You don't really get a choice as to which browser it goes into. And sometimes that can be a little irritating if it doesn't open the browser that you want it to. So in this particular case, my default browser is Microsoft Edge. Now, it's hard to tell sometimes what browser you're in. If you're not familiar with what the screens look like, knowing which browser is hard. So there's a website that you can go to, whatismybrowser.com. Whatismybrowser.com. And when you go there, it will tell you what you are viewing this web page in, what browser. And I'm viewing it in the Edge version 38 on the Windows 10 platform. So that's kind of nice to just be able to know what browser you're using. But I don't want Edge to automatically open when I click a link. So I am going to close out of this and I am going to open up Chrome. Now, I don't have time to teach you how to download Chrome and install Chrome. I might do that for another tip or trick. But assuming that you have Chrome on your system already, in the upper right-hand corner of the Chrome, I have an orange circle with a white arrow in it. I'm wiggling my mouse over it. You may have a square with some black lines in it, the actual menu, Google Chrome menu. If you click that and go down to the settings, okay, one of the settings in your Google Chrome is to make it the default browser. I'm going to click that, and by clicking that button, it automatically takes me to my Windows 10 settings where you're actually making the change. See how it's set to Edge? So when I click this, I'm going to set it to be Google Chrome. Now, even though I started that process in Chrome, it flipped me over to Windows 10. I changed it. And now I'm going to close out of it, and I'm going to close out of my Chrome. I'm going to reopen up my email, click on that Oprah link, and it opened up a browser. But again, sometimes it's hard to tell what browser, so where can I go? You're right. I can go to that www.whatismybrowser. And now you can see that it automatically opened that link up in my Chrome 57 on Windows 10. So that is how to set a default browser so that whenever you're working from your email or from some other third-party app or outside application and you go to click a hyperlink, it's automatically going to go to the default browser, and we just established that default browser. Hope you enjoyed that tip or trick.